Hey you all, so I know there's probably not anybody in here right now, but this is for the people who are coming on after the fact and you're like, I don't want to just hear her rambling and rambling and rambling. Let's take a sip. So I got some lemon water. It's cooled down by now. It's really cold outside. It's even starting to sprinkle. I got my 1-year-old over here chilling, living her best life. And I got my 4-year-old over here playing in dirt that I've told her 1,000 times to stop playing in. But I digress. I told her to go pick some flowers. There's plenty of flowers for her to pick, but she doesn't want to. But anyways, we're out here on our patio garden. You all look at all that food that we have. Oh my gosh. Look at this. That is a broccoli, my dear. Broccoli, kale, arugula, which I think this arugula is done. I think I should have been picked it. It's the winter seed, but anyways, we're good. Got strawberries coming in. We got raspberry, peppers, and tomatoes, sunflowers. These are just a little sunflower area. We got lavender bush, blueberry bush, cucumbers, peppers, and eggplant. Some more tomatoes. We got some more stuff coming in over here. We got some Swiss chard. We got a baby. And we got some citronella to help with the mosquitoes. So yeah. Anyways, we are out here on our patio garden. And I have been meditating on some information. Hey everybody. Make sure you like this video. Thanks for coming in. Maddie, stop. You cannot pick the stuff over here. Y'all, this child is we about to fight. We about to fight. I told her she has all of this to pick. Go get flowers out of there. She tried to pick my dang on sunflower, y'all. This is my sunflower. This is gonna be a huge sunflower. These kids, they be trying it. She got all that space, but I understand because this is like her garden too. That's what my friend told me. She said it's her garden too. That's why she feels like that. Anyways, I have been meditating on this subject for a few days, and I was like, it just popped in my head. Like literally, it popped in my head like a song. It was like the reason why people can't. Okay, this is how I think it. If you feel like you are in a rut, every time you want to get ahead, you can't get ahead. Like you're looking at your life and you're thinking about your life, and you're like, I should be at this point in my life by now. Does anybody feel that way? Put that in the comment section. Put that some type of emoji or something, and let me know if you've ever felt like I should be ahead. Like I'm turning such and such age, or I have this right now. I should be at the point where I have X, Y, and Z. I have been at school for these amount of years. I should be at the point where I have this. You are constantly you're constantly feeling like you're inadequate. That's really what you're telling yourself, and that's what you're telling the universe. My life right now is inadequate. Everything that I've learned thus far doesn't matter. Everything that I've accomplished thus far doesn't matter. It does not matter. It's not enough. That's exactly the energy that you're putting out there when every single day or every time something comes up or you see somebody with something, you're thinking, I should have that. I should be at this point. Why don't I have it? You're constantly beating yourself up. You're constantly telling yourself you are not enough. That's crazy. Can you imagine every day you wake up, somebody's telling you, you're not enough. You're not good enough. I don't care how many years of experience you have, girl. Like, you are not, no. Your life sucks. You suck. You need to get it together. Can you imagine that happening? Or you go over a friend's house, you see a friend has something, and then another friend looks at you and says, girl, shouldn't you be having the same thing? Why don't you have what she got? What's your problem? What didn't you do? Remember when you did this and that? You could have did this and you would have had that. Imagine if somebody is literally in your ear doing that. If you are the type of person who feels this way, who feels as if you don't have what you want or you feel like you should be further in life, you are doing this to yourself. Listen to me. You are doing this to yourself. You have control of your life. You have control of what's going to happen in your life, whether or not we see it. Now, I know there's certain things that we say, there's no way I asked for this to happen to my child. There's no way that I asked for me to get this disease. There's no way that I asked for this, that, and the third. But We are so powerful, and it's such a subtle power that our thoughts literally create our reality. We are so connected as human beings. You could be having a thought about something and you can cause your child to have issues. You could be having a thought about something and you bring luck to somebody else. Have you ever had a time where you was like, I hope she don't drop this milk. I hope she don't drop this milk. Then you look over your kid like, uh-oh, it's milk all over the floor. That literally happened this morning. I was like, I brought this upon myself. But it happens. It's so subtle though, because we also have the conscious mind, which we are aware of every single day. We remember things, da 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 da. But we have the subconscious or the unconscious mind. Thank you, Maddie. Maddie likes to pick flowers. Good job, Maddie. Pretty flowers. Let Rara smell them. Say, smell them, Rara. Okay, don't go in there, baby. Stay out here with mommy. Can you hand mommy her water, please? Both hands, both hands. It's not hot, y'all. I usually drink warm lemon water, but it's not hot. Thank you. Okay, let me put it back. Okay, get your cup so you can get some more flowers. Okay, we just had to have a little, intermission with the children because we out here living our life. Stay Forever True. I'm a mother. I have a business. I have 2 YouTube channels. I'm a nurse. I work from home. I have a husband. We out here living our best life. We're just doing it, okay? But anyways, we're doing our best. And this is something that popped in my head and I was like, Brandy, this is so true. Even for me, sometimes I have moments where I feel like that. I'm not saying that like I never feel like that, but it's like I'm allowing that voice that keeps telling me that I'm not enough. I'm allowing that voice to get smaller and smaller to the point where I kind of it's just there. Like, okay, I know you got to say this because of whatever, but I'm not really listening to you. Sounds crazy, right? I'm not listening to the voices in my head. But it's true. You have to silence that voice in your head. But here's the thing. If the song or the melody that I had in my head was something like, I keep on trying to move forward, or I keep on going, or I'm trying to go, but it's these past thoughts that's keeping me. It's these past thoughts that's keeping me. I'm trying to move on, but it's the past that's keeping me. It's the past that's keeping me. And so I was just thinking, like, we are so debilitated by our past that it's hard for us to move forward. And that's why you keep feeling like, yes, baby, good job. That's why you keep feeling like you can't move forward. Well, yeah, of course you can't move forward because you're literally looking at the past. You're literally letting the past moments, thoughts, interactions, situations, traumas come back up and up and up in your mind. And so it's like you have no choice but to keep living that out in your daily life, or just everything you see, you're being reminded or you being scarred by that problem. Does anybody get where I'm coming from with this? Like, let me know if y'all get where I'm coming from, because I know this video is kind of old, but please let me know if you get where I'm coming from. But you're allowing the past to stop you. For instance, say you're driving in the car. Okay, we're going to this place. Come on, let me go. I gotta get here. I gotta get here. You're driving. You're in drive, going forward. But the entire time you're driving, you're doing this. I gotta get to this job. Why am I not at this job yet? Why am I not here yet? Oh my goodness, I should be there. The entire time you're looking back. You're looking back the entire time you're moving forward. Your physical body is moving forward. Time is moving forward. People are getting older. You are getting older. The world around you is changing. But if you trying to drive forward and you looking back the whole time, you're not gonna be able to move. You're gonna be moving because the time is gonna keep on ticking. Like that song, is it Seal? Where he's like, time keep on ticking, ticking, ticking into the future. That song is true. This time is gonna pass, but are you gonna come with us? Or are you gonna stay out back there? Are you gonna move with the times, or are you gonna stay back there? Let me know. Or I know with things we got going on in the world right now, it's like we want to go back to a time where things were easier, where things were simple, where things were not as complex. But guess what? Things have always been complex. Things have always been this way. There's literally nothing new under the sun. There's nothing new under the sun. We have been going through this same exact thing over and over again. Life is a cycle. That's why when you look at a clock is a circle. It literally it's a loop. It keeps on happening. 5 o'clock p.m. happens every single day. 5 o'clock p.m. happens every single day. But is it the same thing every single day? Do we experience the same things every single day at 5 p.m.? Is there any type of variation? Of course there is. Life is just a cycle. But the thing is, people get so wrapped up in what happened that they cannot move through the cycle. They're too fixated on that one little thing that happened in the cycle, and you cannot keep progressing. Or they feel like, why is this happening? This keeps on happening. It's a cycle. Women go through cycles. We go through a cycle every month. The moon goes through a cycle every month. Men go through cycles. Children have different cycles that they go into as far as like their growth and development. You ever heard like 1 minute your kids are good, you're good with them, they can wear their clothes, they eating good, they got a good appetite. Next thing you know, they staying up all night, they freaking can't fit none of their clothes. Like you're like, something is going on with them. Then you get a little rhythm with your kids. You're okay, cool, we good. Then the same thing happens again. They're going through a growth cycle. They're growing. There's a cycle that we go through, and really it has to do with astrology. You got to get into astrology, and you'll see it's literally a cycle. It's crazy. But my thing that I just want to put out there for people is that realize that life is a cycle. Realize that we're going to go through the same things, but it's going to look different. And so when things, like it's a high and a low, it's an ebb and a flow. Like that Bob Marley song, he was like, and high tides or in low tides. Like literally, that's all it is high tides and low tides. You got to literally go with the flow, because this stuff is going to keep happening. Life is going to happen outside of us. Things are going to happen outside of us that we have no control over. But it's all about you. What are you going to do to make sure that you're not repeating the same cycle? Or, you get what I'm saying? There's like a cycle and a cycle. When you repeat the same cycle, it's like you're going through the cycle and you're not changing. Like when they say a person is a maniac, because is it maniac? Where you do the same thing over and over again and you expect different results. Why? Why are you over here expecting different results if you literally doing the same thing you just did? Insanity. There we go. That's insane. You insane. Go back in there, baby. On blueberries. Here, right. You can have. Oh man, your hands is dirty, girl. Well, actually, they're not. Here, I'll give it to you. But you going through it. But the thing is, you have to be aware that you're in the cycle. Once, I think that's kind of like when people like stay woke or whatever. Which I know that's one of those things. But one of the things that you have to realize in life is that we're in a cycle. Like this is literally a loop. This is a loop that we're in right now. And until you realize that it's a loop and we're gonna go, there's always gonna be time where there's gonna be panic, and then there's gonna be some type of, you know how like in movies are a cycle. You come in, there's an intro, then there's an issue. Like when you're telling a story, then there's some type of issue, some big issue that happens, and then it's like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? We learned it in school, where like literally they showed you like how to create a story, and then there's a climax to the story. Like this happens, oh my gosh. Then there's a solution, then there's a plot twist, then there's a resolution, and everybody rides off into the sunset. So and then it happens, like there's a sequence to things that we do. Okay, please comment if you get where I'm coming from. I know I'm just talking, but I feel like I'm just channeling, I'm just getting it out. But there's a cycle that we go through, but if you don't realize the cycle, you're not gonna be able to turn your head and drive and look in front of you and drive forward and be like, oh, this happened. Every time that this happens in my life, what do I do? What does it look like? When I'm having issues with money, what else am I having issues with? Am I having issues with my relationship when I'm having issues with money? So let me look at my relationship and see what I'm doing that I could change up or switch up. That's what the in person starting to get out of the cycle, or where some people say get out of the matrix. You can be in the matrix and still be out of the matrix. Like your body can be here because we live on this plane. We live here on earth. But your mind, your spirit can be everywhere. And then it can come right back to your body. And y'all just be going through the cycle. Y'all see I'm walking around a tree. It's a circle. I love this area of where we live. But be in the cycle, be walking around in life, and realize that there's BS. Realize that there's games that the people are playing, that there's agendas out here for the world, and not get caught up in it. Some people are getting caught up in the freaking wave instead of riding it. Riding the wave. When I go out, I don't wear that unless I have to when I go to work, because I'm not gonna get caught up in this. I'm just not. It's not gonna happen. But I don't want to get into that conversation. I just want to say that if you want things to change, you have to change. Sounds really freaking like duh. But the first part of changing is just realizing that you have tendencies, that you have habits, and realize that you have those tendencies and habits, but realize that the earth, the world, the universe has tendencies and habits, and it has cycles, and that there's certain things, right? But the way that that affects you as an individual is completely different. And it's up to you how you allow things out here in the outside world to affect your inner world. It's up to you to decide how you're going to do that, you know? So let me know if you found this message at all in resonance. I'm done rambling. Let me see. I don't think we have any comments. Let's see if we got any comments. Where's the chat? Okay, I'm gonna look at y'all comments real quick. Daniel says, you're back. Estelle says, laugh out loud, thumbs up every day. Yes, for real. Yes, good morning. I think it gets worse with age, if you allow it to, because things get better with age, honey. You got a lot of experience when you get older. You've seen a lot of things, and you've seen more cycles in life. So it's just like, you can really have fun as you get older once you start seeing stuff. Don't get caught up in the past, though. The past, grief, pain, all that type of stuff gets to you when you get older, if you allow it to. See, Thai nursing journey. Good morning. Yes, every day feel like you haven't accomplished anything, or like it's hard to accomplish it. Yes, you got to just go with the flow, sit back, relax. You got to relax, man. That's what I'm learning. Just relax. Just relax. Stop beating yourself up every freaking day. So NG says, this is how I've been feeling lately, and this video popped up. We're in sync. Okay, so Daniel says, for real, it was a hard lesson to make better decisions in the midst of struggling, empowering in the places I don't want to be. Gotta renew. You have to. And you know, it's interesting that you said got to renew. Like, I gotta renew myself, because we have a new moon in Gemini coming on May 22nd, Friday. And new moons are all about renewal, rejuvenation. She okay. She just, I don't know what's going on with this child. Did your sister took your food? Did you take her blueberries? That's why she doing that. Give her back her blueberries. They all fell down? Oh, okay. After you picked them up or before you picked them up? Here. You said before it? Do you don't want it, Rara? Okay, well, let's put it up here so she don't drop it. But anyways, y'all, let me finish looking at y'all comments. So, put a comment if y'all want me to come by and look at it. Okay, so, but yes, there's a new moon, and it's just like, I just feel really good about this new moon. I feel it already, because I have Gemini. I have Venus in Gemini. And Venus is in retrograde. It's a lot of planets in retrograde. It's a very reflective time right now. So just reflect on things and see how you want to move forward. Reflect on it. Don't judge yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Don't judge other people. Don't put other people down. Reflect on the situation and see how do you want to move forward. How do you want to have a better outlook, or how do you want to have a better, like the next time something happens, how do you want it to turn out? But don't, it's kind of like hard to really express it. It's like a feeling. It's like you just got to feel the energy. Okay, so Christopher says, a lot of people want to change but don't want to let go of relationships that don't serve them constructively. Yes. And you know what? You can still change within a relationship, and as you're changing within that relationship, things will come up, situations will come up, thoughts will come up that it's like your vibe that you're putting out there to that person will slowly but surely push that person away from you if they're not supposed to be in your life. If you decide to make that change in your life, you will see certain situations, certain people, like they drift from you. The same is the case if you decide that you want to have certain things in your life and you start to change yourself to go towards that life that you want. More opportunities will come towards you. People, thoughts. People will say things and you'll be like, maybe I should try that. Boom, that could be the next business plan. That could be the next life change, lifestyle plan for you, or change for you. And because you opened yourself up to it and you decided that you wanted to go in that direction to change. So it's really up to you. It goes back to you. You can't say, oh, well, my partner isn't doing this, or this relationship sucks, because maybe you're the part of the relationship that sucks. You're in it. It takes two to be in this relationship. So you're in it. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you allowing it to happen, and that's why it sucks? Are you not speaking up for yourself? Are you being too aggressive, too assertive? Do you lack the ability to have a very mature communication style with a person? Are you quick to anger? Or you don't want to argue, so you just sit back and just let things simmer up and get worse and worse and worse? You got to look at yourself. Stop looking at, I'm not saying that's just what you're doing, but people often try to look at relationships and be like, this relationship sucks, but you're still in it. But when you get out of it, you think things gonna change, and it's not gonna change because you haven't changed. You haven't changed. So of course the relationship. Okay, girl. So of course, come on, Maddie. Let's come back in for a while. So of course the relationship, y'all. Don't mind my house. But come in. Come in. Get in here. We'll go back out later. But yeah, you're not changing. Ain't nothing in your life gonna change until you change, man. You're not gonna get the things that you want in life until you start putting yourself in a position to get it. You gotta start. It could be small stuff that you could do, and I think that's kind of what this new moon is telling us. That there's very small, subtle things you can do to bring Okay, baby. Okay, baby. Whew. I'm coming in. Okay, you want the ball? Well, we gotta come in for a while. Rara, she don't want to be out there right now. I gotta see what's wrong with Rara. I know, baby. So yeah, you have to change, y'all. You have to change to bring the life that you want in. People don't want to change. People don't want to change. They want everybody around them to change. They want everybody around them to get with the program. They want their spouse to change. They want their baby daddy, their baby mama to change. They want their boss to change. They want their money to change. But they don't want to change. Does that make any sense? How you want something to change but you want to stay the same? How you gonna get it? Like, how do you expect it to? I just don't get the logic. You gotta think logically in that situation. And it's simple, but not everybody see it. It's so simple. Like the stuff that we supposed to know about life is so freaking simple, and it be right in our face. But it's just like we be getting distracted by stuff. We get distracted by people. We get distracted by the past. Um, and it's just like, take off them shoes, Maddie. I think a lot of people, another reason why you can't move forward is, like I said, you're getting distracted by other people and what other people doing, and it's throwing you off your game. It's literally like driving. Life is just like driving. How can you drive? Mariah. Ow, girl. Y'all, these kids who watching these kids beat me up? This Aries of mine, I don't think I ever went live with the kids around. This is probably why I don't do it. Take off them shoes on my couch. Take them off. Yeah, you know what to do. Oh, girl. Y'all, we about to have a fight on the camera. Me and the 2-year-old. No, she doing good. All right. But anyways, let me look at y'all comments because I'm just talking. So, Sierra says, I feel this now with my new job at the post office. I gotta go to the post office, girl. I had a rough last Saturday and I keep stressing over it. Move forward, babe. Don't keep thinking. Just think what you would do differently if it comes up again, and then just move forward. You okay? Shoot, that's how you learn. Stuff happens. That's how you learn in life. So NG said, "That's her. Stop it. Stop it, rah. You gotta like this girl. She thinks she can just get away with anything. She thinks she can get away with anything. Yeah, I know some people be like, these are your kids, but it's just like you gotta treat them like little human beings. No, we are not putting no shoes on. They're dirty. You just gotta look at them like they like real, like they kids be knowing what they doing though, y'all. I'm not saying beat them up and all that, but just kind of be like, hey, stop. Like that's how they're gonna learn. This one though, hard headed. I can already tell. But no, she in my shoes, little baby. She's my little warrior. Okay. So it says, okay, you ain't got no shoes on. We about to fight, y'all. Okay. NG says, that's what happens when people break up with someone and attract the same person in a different body. Sometimes it's you, and it isn't always a negative thing. Yeah, it isn't always a negative thing. You're right. Because you can't always be changing. Did you pee, Maddie? Get on that pot. Did you pee? You supposed to tell me if you got to pee. Ain't she gonna try to look at the camera? Okay. Did you pee on yourself?
Yeah.
Get up.
Yeah.
This is my life. Get up, stand up. Then she starts singing. She's trying to sing Bob Marley. Hold on, yeah. Let me get this child together. Hold on.
Hey, Mama. Hey, Mama.
Madison, you supposed to pee on the pot.
Okay.
Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, get on that pot. But yeah, it's not always a negative thing. You're right. But yeah, did y'all want to talk about anything else? We've been on here for 25 minutes. Girl, I didn't watch the whole live, but some a YouTuber that I look at, she did a live for 6 hours yesterday. I was like, I didn't watch the whole thing, but then I had came back and saw how long she was. I was like, golly, that was like a work shift. She was working. She was putting in that work. Um, so yeah, that's that. That's my little spiel. I hope y'all be getting like where I be coming from with these videos. I know you see she's trying to bite. She took a bite out of my hair yesterday. She didn't like bite it off, but she was like. But I just hope that y'all. I mean, I'm just gonna keep being me. I'm gonna keep putting out the energy that I want to receive, and the people that resonate with me, they gonna stick with me and they gonna come in. So that's where I'm. That's what I've decided to do because I used to be like, I don't have like. I always have had people around me and friends and stuff like that, but not always people that I resonated with. And I can pretty much get in where I fit in with anybody. Thank you. But like to really like vibe with somebody, it's been like I don't have that many people in my life, and it's mostly because I try to guard that. Like I don't really like I don't see y'all like that. So I'm cool with a lot of people. I know a lot of people wherever I go. Like I talk to people, but it's like superficial. I got Venus and Gemini. So it's a kind of a superficial type of energy. Not like I'm being fake, but it's just like I know how to be friendly. I know how to hold a conversation. I know how to, can instantly like be cool with people and not just be cordial. Like I'm a very cordial, friendly person. But to really, y'all know what I'm talking about. Where it's you can have a conversation with somebody, I can laugh, kiki, but people that you really connect with, it's like it don't really, at least for me, it doesn't always happen. Like that takes time, that takes effort because you have to kind of open up yourself a little bit to connect with people like that. And I'm not saying sit down and tell people all your drama and all your business and girl, this happened. Not even that type of connection, but like y'all see life the same, or y'all really can connect and help each other grow, and y'all really like have an understand. It's like an overstanding of each other and like how y'all see life. That's deep. Like that's like when you really have a connection with somebody. Because we can have connections about what team we like to watch on TV or what foods we like to eat. But when it comes down to having a connection with somebody based on who you are, not what you do, but who you are, I feel like takes that doesn't always happen. Y'all tell me what you think. At least for me, it doesn't always happen. I connect with people based on my interests. Sometimes, not even just that. Like, I just connect with people because I know how to connect with people. That's something I know how to do very well. I know how to connect with people. I know how to, like, I just know how to talk to people. I know how to get stuff out of people. I know how to make people feel comfortable. I realize that's my gift. Like that's one of my gifts. But to really like I can do that for you. But for me to allow somebody to help me feel comfortable, for me to allow somebody to help me open up and to do that, that is that takes time. That takes time for me to open up to people. Um, but yeah, I don't know why I even got into all that. I don't even know why I got into that. Why I started talking about that. But I said that because right now I'm realizing that it's okay for me to open up. It's okay for me to be more my authentic self. It's more okay for me to show what I'm thinking and how I'm feeling and the thoughts in my head because I don't always express my thoughts to people. Like I'll connect to people and I'll argue with them about certain things and I'll talk about certain things. But as far as like me really showing you like a deep thought or a deep philosophy about things, I don't always do that with people. So I felt like, let me do that with my team here on the channel and the people that's into it, they gonna vibe with it. But I'm gonna still show the fact that I'm a mom. I'm gonna still show the fact that I eat a plant-based diet and that, I work from home and I'm a nurse. I'm gonna still show that because I want people to see that this is an everyday thing. Everyday people, you can connect with everyday people in a deep, profound way, and those people can help you in life. And that's exactly what like I want to show, and that's exactly what I want to do. So thank you for joining me on this live. And I want to attract more people in my life that helps me because I grow when other people are around me. Like, people help me to grow. I mean, I feel like we all help each other to grow, whether or not you realize it or not. So I want to just have people around me who I can really resonate with, and they resonate with me. And you feeling me? You feeling me? So yeah, that's that. Make sure you all go check out my website. You can check out my earrings And you can go check out my nursing channel if you're into healthcare. Your fave nurse B. Was I talking this whole time with all these clothes? Yeah, I just got them dressed to go outside. It's okay. Let me know if y'all won't like these lives. I just felt compelled to come on today. And yeah, I just wanted to connect with y'all this morning and show y'all a little glimpse of how our morning is. This is like how our morning routine is, y'all. We go outside, we look at the garden, I look at everything, I pick stuff off. Madison runs out there. I'm like, okay, I gotta get you dressed. She be out there butt naked. I'm like, girl, come on, let's get dressed. Finally get them back out there with me. Anyways, that's that. I love y'all. I appreciate you for like taking the time to watch this video. And yeah, go check out my nursing channel and my Instagram at StayForeverTrue #1. My nursing channel is Your Fave Nurse B. I am here to just be myself, and I appreciate you all allowing me to do such, and I encourage you to do the same thing. Remember, in all that you do, stay forever true, y'all. Peace.